What is going on, my future meta millionaires? It is your boy Terry Stonkers, and welcome to the channel, baby. Buy the dip. All right, guys. Hope you enjoyed that there. One thing I'm going to clear up: people saying like, "How's the preferred share going down in price?" Who cares? This is just a made-up price right now by the market makers. We do not care. Actually, I applaud this coming down because the more this comes down, the more I could just keep buying the dip, guys. That's right. So. No worries here. So first I want to say, hope everyone had a happy holidays, had a Merry Christmas, took a few days off to just relax, chill, spend time with family and friends. And now we're back on to metamaterials and the preferred share dividend. And man, we got a lot of updates to go over in today's video. So first, if you're not following me on my Twitter, you need to go follow me. We have accomplished it, guys. We are over 1,500 followers now, to be exact. 1,523 followers. So thank you all very much. I appreciate it. All right. So down here into the DD, the first thing I do want to go over is actually going to be this back here. I posted this actually on Christmas Day. I found this article here on the Yahoo Finance, and it's the Pioneer Natural PXD closes the Delaware Basin assets. And if you click on this link I have here on Twitter, if you do not have it, I'm going to copy and paste this link down in the pinned comments along with the Webull link we will go over later as well, because I want y'all to be able to read this article. I don't want to bore you and read the entire article. This article was published Christmas Eve morning at 7:56 a.m. And this here is saying that the Pioneer Natural Resources Company, PXD, recently announced its divestiture of the Delaware Basin assets to Continental Resources, COR, have been completed. Following the normal closing adjustments, the transaction was closed for cash proceeds of $3.1 billion. That is pretty amazing stuff. So I have read some of the comments. We had Roller Pigeon give her opinion on this. And we're actually going to be trying to plan to get a live stream together this week because there has been a lot of stuff. We got this article here. And with oil kind of going back up, we got a lot to go over. So me and her is going to try to plan out a time to come out with a live stream. We will, I'll have a thumbnail and all made up for it. We'll put it on our pages. I will let you know as soon as we get that planned out. Hopefully sometime here this week we can get one in. I know we both got a lot of things going on. We're trying to get our times to match up. We'll come out for an hour or two live stream for you guys like we did before. And that was pretty awesome. So stay tuned. As soon as we can confirm a time together, I will let you guys know. I'll post it on Twitter. I'll post it here on YouTube as well in my community tab, and I'll let you know in a video as well. Even if I have to do a 1-minute quick video to let you know it's coming up. So make sure you are subscribed with that bell notification on because you don't want to miss these live streams, man. We're getting down to the home stretch on the preferred share dividend. All right. So back to the channel here. I shared this Fox. I recorded this today off Fox Business News. Talking about oil. So they're talking about how the oil prices are going up. We need to watch this real quick. So I'm going to get the volume up here. There we go. We're going to watch this clip because I know everyone don't have Twitter. And I want to make sure that if you're following me on YouTube, you get the stuff that I've put on Twitter as well.
What's happening today?
So here we go.
All right. Oil stocks today in that value recovery trade of the year. Oil is up $2 this morning, $2 a barrel, hitting a session high just this hour. ExxonMobil also giving us an update on the Baytown facility that caught fire last week. Apparently still shut down. And as you know, when there's less supply out there, especially with supply interruptions owing to this fire, that usually means a boost to oil prices, and that's exactly what's happening today. All right. Oil stocks today in that
so there it is. You can see it. They talk about the rise of oil. So that is exciting, guys. I think that means great things for the dividend as, oil prices go up. Now, we don't know if our oil prices are going to really matter because a lot of people speculate that our stuff is already done. But we will have to see. This only helps our case if what I liked is even if they're still finalizing the contracts, let's say they're 50-50 on maybe they have a chance to back out of the deal. If the oil prices keep going up, that for me is like a good opportunity that they're not going to back out of the deal, because if they're on the sidelines, usually sometimes like before like buying a house, you have that obligation to where before you sign, you have that opportunity to pull it back out of the deal. So I'm liking that the oil prices are projected to keep going up. We're going to cover that here in our next post here I shared as well on Twitter. So if anyone's thinking about backing out of the deal, I don't think it's going to be possible, because why would you back out when the prices keep going up? And in this post right here, we're going to talk about a buddy, Will Mead. He was a former hedge fund manager. We have covered his tweets a lot, and it is nice to see that he covered about oil right here. So I shared this 5 hours ago. Oil prices mean that it's going to be great returns for our divvy. And here's the post from Will. Let me get it right. Here we go. That's what I wanted. So here he says, the Santa Claus rally in oil goes from today to January 4th. The UCO, the 2X levered oil ETF, should fill a gap above at $93 on January the 4th. And as you can see right now, the oil is at $86 in this ETF. So they're predicting like an $8 swing on an ETF. That's a pretty big swing, to say that the oil is going to jump that high. So pretty exciting stuff here, guys. I wanted to bring you these updates on the oil. Also, got to throw this out there because it's that time of year. We're looking to get new brokerages, and I'm still looking to start that dividends only brokerage. And I hope that there's possibility that we could get a cash dividend plus maybe Oil Co shares of maybe one of these big oil companies, because they pay great dividends. That'd be phenomenal. It'd be a great way to start a dividends only account. So if you're looking for a brokerage, I'm going to have this link for Webull down in the pinned comments of this video as well. You can also find this link on my Twitter at TerryZ247. Open up a Webull account. You get 5 free stocks valued up to $8,300. So make sure you go check that out. Also, we got some stuff here on the MetaMaterial news page. And got to say here, man, make sure you go follow Sterling, guys. Sterling Stocks, make sure you go follow him. He is going to be at the MMAT event, the CES 2022, and he has pictures here of all the big dogs that's going to be there. I mean, we're talking, as I get out here and look, we got Greg McCabe. We have talked about him a lot. Of course, we talked about George, the founder and CEO of MetaTerrys, George Palikaris. George is going to be there. In George we trust. Who else we got here that we're familiar with? Yeah, so I mean, all these names are pretty familiar, but those are the 2 big ones that I'm pretty familiar with a lot, that we've covered a lot, is the Greg McCabe and Dr. George Palikaris. So it's going to be pretty interesting. Hopefully Sterling can get some interviews with these people. So like I said, make sure you go follow his channel, and hopefully he'll be able to bring us that good stuff. Here we go. So MetaMaterial News also shared about how Meta had until the 28th to give an update on the dividend, which was, they actually gave us that update early on December 3rd. And it was the drilling and finalization of multiple parties are now pending upon completion. A new update is expected in Q1 and the options in January 22nd. I still see people comment about the options, and I've talked about the options a lot, but if there's still people out there still confused, because I think what it is, it's not the people that normally have been watching my channel for a while. We're getting a lot of new investors, so that's why we're getting a lot of these same questions and videos. So we'll probably cover that in the live stream, talking about the options. So if you're a new follower, a new subscriber, make sure you're following, make sure you're subscribed with that bell notification on. We will go over the options. Those are January 21st, 2022 options. You can only buy those on like Fidelity, and I think TD Ameritrade and Schwab and places like that. You cannot get those on Robinhood, Webull, places like that. I do want to say thank you also to MetaMaterial News for sharing my post. I appreciate that. And here they said, but the oil prices surge. The Brent crude is at $79 and the WTI crude is at $76 as the dividend approaches. So yeah, like I said there, thank you again to MetaMaterial News for sharing my post. And here we go. He also says, are we in time for a meta reversal? As MetaMaterials touched the 255 last week, the stock is showing oversold. Status and strength reversing towards $3. Let's hope that happens. Also, guys, if you're not following, make sure you go follow John Berta. He is the former CEO of Torchlight Energy, which is the company that MetaMaterials acquired. So this is very important we follow this gentleman as well. There was this person here, you down with OPP. He did this, DD. Well, he didn't do the DD, but this person here did. COTU, she did the DD. She wrote down all of the S&P Semiconductors ETF in the S&P 500, and MMAT is excluded out of this. And you can see here the average stock price is $144, with the highest being $663. We are now in with the big boys. And as you can see here on her chart that she did, it's beautiful, by the way. Love it. Love the DD and the time to go out and do this. So got to give, props where it's due. The highest stock in that semiconductor ETF is $663. $4.61 with the average of $144.13. And the lowest is $4.34. So if we throw ourselves into the mix, we're looking at a 70-80% bump to be up to the next lowest stock. So as you can see, these semiconductor stocks range pretty good. So let this sink in for a while. Let people realize who we are. I think METATERRY is going to be rocking and rolling. We're going to be good to go. When this market turns around here, it's going to be any day because they've got only a few days left. People's going to have to start reallocating funds. So yeah, as we saw in the charts from other previous videos, that the large cap stocks are way overbought. The mid to low caps are way oversold. They're undervalued. And just a matter of time for the market to realize that as well. And we're already in them, so we're got to jump on them, and they're going to be running up these stocks for us. So, all right, guys. Hope you all enjoyed today's video. If you did, smash thumbs up. Leave a comment down below. It helps out the algorithm. And I'll catch you on the next video. Peace.